Hi everyone. Okay, I'm gonna try this one more time. I had to do a take two. Okay, so I am gonna go over the writing assignment with you for today. We're gonna do the National Day Journal again today. Hopefully by today you will have your other journals in the mail, and then maybe we can start doing the other journals too. Okay, so the National Day Journal. In your Google Classroom, you would go to classwork and you scroll down to the work, morning meeting, reading, the interactive PDFs and quizzes, life skills, PE, writing. So it's toward the bottom, but right above science. Okay, so I'm going to go back. I already have it up here, so I'm going to show you this. Okay, so this is the poster. Okay, and we're going to read this poster. Okay, so today is August 19th. National Aviation Day is August 19th. And what is aviation? We look at our picture, the symbol for a clue. We see an airplane, a hot air balloon, and a helicopter. So what do you think aviation would be? Those are all things that do what? They go up in the air and they fly. Okay, that's things that you can go up high in the air. Okay, so those are a few things that fly. I don't know if there's anything else that flies that's not mentioned there. Maybe a blimp, like the Goodyear blimp. Okay, but those are three things, the most common things. So aviation has to do with flying in an airplane, a helicopter, or a hot air balloon. Or I guess a blimp too. Okay, can you think of anything else that flies that we haven't mentioned? Our questions we're going to talk about: have you ever been on a plane? Where do planes land? And do you know how to make and fly a paper airplane? Okay, so I'm going to answer those for you so you get an idea, and then you can answer the questions at home for yourself. Have you ever been on a plane? No or yes? Okay, I know some of you have, and some of you maybe haven't. So I will answer for myself. Yes, I have been on a plane. I've been on a plane several times. So I've taken a plane to other states here in the United States, across the country, to the East Coast. We call it the East Coast. It's along the Atlantic Ocean, because I have a family member who lives over there. So we've flown there a few times to see her, near Washington, D.C., where the capital is. Okay, but I've also flown to other countries. I studied and went to school in another country for a little while, for a few months. So I've also been overseas. They call that overseas. If you go to another country that's over an ocean, is overseas. And I have also been overseas, I guess, to go to Hawaii, although that's another state. It's considered part of the United States. It is over an ocean, so you have to fly over an ocean. Or you could take a boat, but boats are very slow. It would take a long time to get there by boat. And I know some of you maybe have been to Hawaii, so you probably know. It's a long flight. It's about the same length or of time as going to the East Coast. So going to Washington, D.C. from here is about 5 or 6 hours, and the same as going to Hawaii. I learned that a couple of years ago when I went there. I didn't know that it was so far. Okay. And where do planes land? If you've been on a plane, where did you land? Mostly at airports, right? Airplanes are pretty big and they need a lot of room to land. So they usually need a big long runway, they call it, but it's like a road along a long street or something. So they need a lot of room to land. If you've been in a helicopter, maybe you don't need to land at an airport because they don't need as much room. They can land even on top of a building like the hospital, but planes land at the airport mostly. Unless there's an emergency and then they've landed on the water or on land. Okay, Do you know how to make and fly a paper airplane? Has anybody ever made a paper airplane? I made one with my class a couple of years ago. I don't think any of you were in the class at that time. We made one and we flew it. We had like a race or a competition to see who flew the furthest. And last spring, I did a lesson, if you remember, about paper airplanes. And I put some videos online for you to watch and make your own. So did any of you make one? Let me know. Okay, our sentence, planes help people travel far distances. Okay, like I mentioned, planes fly over large areas pretty fast, faster than you can drive. Okay, so going across the country would probably take you a week or something. I'm not sure, depending on how much you stop. But going by airplane, flying, is just a few hours. So they're a lot faster for going long distances. You can go shorter distances too, like maybe to the next state or maybe up north or south for drives that would take a few hours. Really, you would be there in about an hour or less. Okay, so what do we think about planes? Are they fast? Are they high? Or are they big? Or all three? I say all three. They are fast, they are high, and they are big. Okay, so now we can write. Okay, so you go to your classroom. This is what your classroom looks like. Okay. All the announcements that I've made and things I've posted are there. And then you go to your classwork and you go scroll down until you find the journals. Okay, and these are the journals, the different levels. Okay, so I already have mine open because I had a little bit of trouble opening it earlier, so I just opened it. Okay, so here I am going to do mine as a student. And I am doing level 3 because I can type and write in here. But if you want to circle or trace or copy, you can do that. Okay, so you would write your name. I will write my own name since I'm doing this. Teresa, and I will write today's date, which is 8, which is August. August is the 8th month. Today is the 19th. Yesterday was the 18th. And it's 2020, the year. So you can put 2020 or just 20. Okay, so National Aviation Day is, what day is today? What did we just say it was? August 19. You could put August 19, 2020 or just August 19. Okay, and then this is a fill in the blank sentence. Blank helps people travel far distances. What helps people travel far distances? What did we talk about? We talked about planes or airplanes. Planes. Or I can write, and maybe I will do that. Airplanes help people travel far distances. And what do I think? I think planes are fast, high, or big. Okay, so this is your opinion. You will go ahead and circle whatever you think planes are. I'm going to pick my own, but you don't have to do that. Okay, so I will pick fast because, like I mentioned, they are good to go long distances and shorter times. If you don't want to travel for hours or days, it's good to take a plane. So I think planes are fast. Okay. And then write a sentence about planes. Or if you're on level 2, maybe you are just practicing writing the word planes. I am level 3, so I am going to write a sentence. What should I write? I like to fly on planes. Well, not always. Sometimes it's very tiring, but I have liked the trips I've gone on. It is fun. Have you had fun on your plane trips if you have gone? It is fun or kind of exciting. You You can take books to read or movies to watch or games to play. You can take a nap. You can, sometimes they'll bring you a snack. I like snacks. They'll bring you, the flight attendants that work on an airplane will bring you sodas, snacks like chips and things like that. I actually have a nephew that works on airplanes. He is a flight attendant, so he does that. He serves drinks and chips and snacks. Oops. Okay, so I'm coloring my airplane. You can color yours whatever you want, and you can draw a picture of an airplane. So I will just draw, and it's probably going to come out looking like a shark instead of an airplane, because I'm not a very good drawer. Okay, so there's the wings. There's the I'm not sure what they call that, the tail. So it does look a little bit like a shark, has a tail fin. Okay, so that's that assignment for today. That's our writing for today. So I will see you later. Thank you for listening. Bye.